I'm Disha and I run a small business. It's been 10 months I've started up and it's called LEERA. I work with basically home linen products and the craft is specific to Shibori, which is from Sujangarh, Rajasthan. So what's unique about my product is nobody in India is doing home linen in Shibori, and that's what I began with. I graduated last year and it's just been 10 months I have started with my own label LEERA. And why LEERA? Because it's livelihood, empowerment and encouragement of rural artisans. It's been a year I've been staying in Sujangarh to get things in place. And why Sujangarh is because during my college times I had done a project with the artisans of Sujangarh, and I thought what could be a better start than starting it up in COVID, when I could possibly help them and get them some work which I could market through online and designing, because that's my skill. So these are my products. In home linen, I'm particularly doing table linen. So that's runners, mats, napkins and coasters. So we've got a very nice combination that we create. They're quite different. So if we have orange runners, we put grey mats and orange coasters. So we have a number of colors and a collection. Whatever damaged pieces come out of this, we create panels like these, which can be used for windowsills and tables as sofa throws. Then we do even tinier products where we do pouches, iPad sleeves, and whatever waste comes out of these products goes into bookmarks. Oh. So finally we have little bookmarks that are all upcycled. So during COVID, this gave few women more employment apart from doing major products. We have about 6-7 women just doing upcycle products for us, which has again generated some employment for them.
So what is your advice to starting up, and because obviously you did something very different?
So my advice to other youngsters and other startups is that don't give up, because when you start up there are a lot of lows, and obviously you will get highs, but there are a lot of lows.
So you were telling about the time when you had challenges in adequate number and
yeah. When you go to place an order, say for example a label or a tag, you don't tend to place an order of thousands of pieces because you're a startup. You want 500 pieces, but they usually don't produce it in that amount because it is not cost effective for them. So you have to figure out ways to get it done. You have to go visit 10 vendors, and then finally somebody understands your struggle and somebody agrees to it. So just don't give up, keep trying, and I would just say that before every rising sun there's always a setting sun, so you will sail.
So what about things like finances and people and team and all? How did you manage that?
So I would so it's my suggestion that don't add on to your overheads, don't employ too many people. In the beginning, start by doing as much ever things you can do yourself. Obviously you can't do everything, but try and figure out how can it be done on payroll basis. Don't employ people because it will add on to your overheads. Secondly, it's important for you owning a business to know everything bit by bit, so that when you hire people, you know what exactly you want them to do. So yeah, don't add on to overheads, pay roles, pay workout, and eventually increase your capacity.
You were telling me how you differentiate yourself from, because the technique is
Shibori.
Shibori
Yes.
is common. So
Yes.
how have you managed to differentiate yourself in the market?
So in India, there are a lot of people doing Shibori in apparel, but nobody is doing home linen in Shibori. So that's how I began with home linen, and I'm sure after a certain period many people will start doing home linen, but right now it's just LEERA doing home linen.
Thank you.